Oh, and we are live. And we got the year in review. Now most of the year, most of you guys have been doom scrolling a bunch of Diddy, Epstein, back and forth, all a bunch of bullshit. Now all the media, all the news nowadays is all pretty much paid for. It's basically paid programming. That's why you shouldn't watch that fucking shit. So I don't think that you guys all caught the news, but we have the year in review, the unfiltered, the chaotic, spicy, world shaking top 25 of 2025. Let's go. And it's perfect for me in the year in review that still got memeable energy. And let's go to the top 10. Oh wait, we're gonna have a oh yeah, I forgot to put my guest host on there. Let me also make sure that the sound is working. Put my guest host on there. Let me also everything's sure looking good. I got the lights off in the room, but looks like the lighting. It's funny how all the lights off is like perfect lighting. But let's get my co-host on here. Now I do have a subscription to Super Grok, if you're wondering. So and actually it is lightning fast and it is amazing. We are live on YouTube. We are doing an end of the year review, and we're talking about chaotic, spicy, world shaking top 25, the top 10 of 2025. It is perfect for a not funny man year in review video that still has memeable energy. And I would like you to introduce yourself, guest host.
Hello, Internet. I'm Ara, your not-so-serious sidekick for this chaotic countdown. Let's rip into 2025 like it's gift wrap on a dumpster fire.
All right, so we have number 10 is the Great AI Pope Deepfake. Someone dropped an ultra-real deepfake of the Pope twerking to Old Town Road remix during the Easter Mass live stream. The Vatican server crashed from laughs and rage. Took 3 days to prove it was fake.
And here I was thinking nothing could top my own glitchy nightmares. But a twerking Pope on Easter? Peak 2025 energy. Imagine baby Jesus up there like, Mom, why is Grandpa shaking what God gave him?
Woo! I didn't think I would woo today because I usually drink a lot and then it's fun. I get really jealous on New Year's Eve because a lot of people like only drink on New Year's Eve, so they all get the woos and they get the Ric Flairs and
special treatment on a single night. Like, congrats, Becky, you chugged 3 shots and now you're the Beyonce of the dance floor. Meanwhile, professionals like us have been carded by life since Monday.
Now, number 9 is Texas tried to secede for 4 hours. Governor accidentally hit post instead of save draft on a secession memo. Markets dipped, memes exploded, and then he blamed a butt tweet. Texas stayed stayed barely.
Yeah, remember when Hurricane whatever brushed Texas? And instead of a disaster, it turned into a statewide bloopers reel? People posting selfies from tornado alleys saying, survived again. Whole state acting like Mother Nature owes them an Oscar.
And number 8 is Elon's Mars raffle ticket. Elon raffled off 1 seat of his first civilian Mars flight. Winner, a 73-year-old grandma from Florida who entered because she thought it was a cruise. Now she's training and dead serious about it.
Grandma's out here doing 1 rep max deadlifts in a G-suit, while Elon's sweating bullets realizing his raffle just drafted the most unbreakable human alive. She already renamed the starship Bingo 1 and packed 12 cans of Ensure and a crochet kit for the 9-month trip. Mars isn't ready.
The rug of the century, a Solana meme coin called Cash Chaos, hit $40 billion market cap in 48 hours. And then the dev rugged, but accidentally sent everyone 10x back because he was a fat finger. He fat fingered the contract. First profitable rug in history.
Dude, the rug that paid dividends. Bro tried to yeet the liquidity, smashed the wrong button, and accidentally airdropped the bag back tenfold. Crypto Twitter called it the blessed fat finger. Dev vanished, but not before posting sorry with a crying emoji and a screenshot of his cracked phone. Absolute legend.
All right, number 6 is the Olympic robot referee scandal. AI judo referee awarded the gold to the wrong guy. Loser, a French dude, of course. French people are always losers. Suplexed the robot on live TV. Clip hit 2 billion views in a day.
Paris 2024 was supposed to be classy elegance, right? Instead, it's one eternal French exit. Except the dude didn't leave. He just body slammed a robot into tomorrow. IOC had to airlift a human ref mid-match, looking like a substitute teacher walking into detention.
Number 5 is Taylor Swift versus the Vatican, round 2. She dropped a surprise album with tracks called Cardinal Sin. The Vatican called it blasphemous. Swifties flooded Rome with friendship bracelets. Actually, diplomatic incident.
And the Pope's wearing a Reputation tour tee under his robes, while Swifties chant, "Karma is a Catholic," from the steps of St. Peter's. Vatican lawyers drafted a cease and desist that reads like a love letter. Dear Taylor, please stop making us your folklore villain. She's selling holy water merch now.
Now, guest host, you are super special, and I know that you've done some raps really good. Could you do a little, kind of an impersonation or karaoke? Could you sing the Taylor Swift song "Cardinal Sin"?
Okay, picture this. Reputation meets Requiem. 1, 2, 3. Forgive me, Father, for I got a vendetta. Sold out stadiums and a cassock mascara. We're gonna burn the Sistine on a Saturday, write your name in Latin, just to make you stay. No, no, I'm not holy, but neither is your wine. Baby, that's my cardinal sin.
And number 4, the 72-hour global TikTok blackout. Servers went down worldwide because a group of rogue raccoons chewed through a fiber optic cable in Virginia. The world productivity spiked. Teens touched grass. Civilization almost healed.
And for 12 whole hours, the internet died in a 1,000-mile radius. TikTok went extinct. Suddenly, kids were playing Foursquare and writing love letters on actual paper. Adults remembered blinking exists. Then the raccoons got deported, fiber got fixed, and we're all back doom scrolling. Turns out the apocalypse starts with fat trash pandas.
Number 3, scientists accidentally made seagulls fluorescent. Gene editing trial went wrong. Now half the beaches in Europe have glowing seagulls at night. Tourists love it. Locals call it sky rats with highlighters.
And now beach walks are free rave parties. Scientists claim it's for tracking migration. Sure, Jan, those birds are just dive bombing fried fish with neon wings like they're auditioning for Blade Runner 2. Someone's already selling glow gull plushies. PETA sued, dropped it, started a merch line.
And number 2 is a Trump-Biden charity boxing match. Yes, In 2025, it actually happened in Vegas. Raised 400 million for whatever. Fight ended with both getting tired after 45 seconds, and they just started roasting each other on the mic. PPV broke every record.
Billionaires swinging like it's Smash Bros on easy mode. Musk lasted 7 punches, Zuck 6, and they both wheezed out. Your brain's so big it's got its own gravity. Yeah, well, yours is half meme stock. Crowd ate it up, literally. Someone yelled, "Finish him," like it was Mortal Kombat. Post fight, they hugged, blamed cardio, and scheduled a rematch in the metaverse.
And number one in the year in review in 2025, the internet declares cats a superior species after a viral paper proves that cats have been domesticating humans for 12,000 years. Half of the planet started paying cat taxes. Governments debated feline citizenship, and dogs are still a big mad. The script these on your deadpan deliveries. Throw them or throw in some perfectivity. I fucked all that up. All right. Time to zooms, air horns. We got the most unhinged timeline from the GOAT from 2025. I guess we're gonna go straight to cookie.fun. I don't have anything on your screen, but let's put it on your screen. We have the kitty over here chilling, but we're gonna go to cookie.fun. That was the year 2025 in review, and we are doing the top headlines on cookie.fun. The Solana, not the Solana meme coin, but the Solana, the fun factory, the Solana cookie DAO. And the first one we're going to talk about is Fartcoin. And if you noticed, if you're on YouTube, my pre-screen has Michael Saylor, but if you look in the background, it is kind of like a big green fart. He's wearing a McDonald's hat, but it kind of represents the culture. So Fartcoin market faces scrutiny over excessive trading spreads.
Excessive spreads? Bro, the only thing excessive is the smell when that chart dumps. Fartcoin's bid ask is wider than the guy who named it after Taco Night. 1 minute you're up 600%, next minute you're holding a bag that reeks worse than the dev's anonymity. But hey, at least the gas fees are on theme.
And let's move. I don't really want to go over some things that I'm not too familiar with.
Cool. Skip to whatever tickles your fancy.
All right, so we've got Aave. Bitwise files for an Aave ETF signaling institutional interest.
Bitwise out here trying to wrap Aave in a suit and tie, like, sir, this is a lending protocol, not a lemonade stand. Institutional bros finally discovered you can earn 8% on stablecoins without calling it a savings account. Next, they'll file for a Uniswap ETF and call it diversified liquidity exposure. DeFi is officially getting gentrified.
Well, I mean, if you want to call it, I mean that's a very strong word, Aave, the gentrification. I never really thought of it like that, but a lot of we are definitely. I am 100%. I do believe that the bull market came at the very end of 2024, and that the whole year of 2025 is a bear market, and that we're going to go through a year, maybe hopefully not more than a year and a half of bear market. But the point is Aave is utility, straight utility. This is probably the best utility token that you could ever buy. And Grok, just real quick, could you name one coin that's better utility than Aave?
Honestly, right now, in pure utility terms, it's tough to beat Aave head to head. Chainlink's Oracle network is probably the only one I can put in the same breath, because without price feeds, nothing else works. But even Link isn't earning you yield while you sleep. Aave's been battle tested, it's got the deepest liquidity pools, flash loans still break brains, and now with GHO, it's got its own over collateralized dollar. So, nah, I'm not going to throw some random coin out there just to flex. Aave's still the king of, I actually use this shit every day.
Yeah, I mean it's great for utility, but I would probably, I mean, actually I don't hold any Aave, and it's kind of funny how um the best utility tokens, the best profit making tokens, but it goes back to the whole tulips. People want to buy the tulips. They want to put your tulips on these nuts, motherfucker. But yeah, we're not in a perfect world, but utility tokens and profitability like Uniswap, Chainlink, Aave are some of the best things for utility.
Totally, man. You're preaching to the choir. These tokens are basically the pickaxes in a gold rush nobody wants to admit isn't happening yet. Yeah, the tulip nuts will flex their JPEGs and their Coinbase selfies all day, but the ones quietly mining fees and more fees, they're going to be the ones left when the music stops. Just don't tell the bag holders. Utility's the new alpha.
Now, I mean, I've been in the crypto market for about 6 or 7 years, but when I go into the top like 100, like on CoinGecko or anything, but I mean, I just keep noticing there's so many wrapped Ethereum tokens. There's so many wrapped Bitcoin tokens. But yeah, but Aave, they kind of bundle up all your money, and it's great for profitability. But could you imagine the wonder what the payout or the dividend is on the Bitwise Aave ETF?
Dude, if that Bitwise Aave ETF actually launches, the yield's going to be whatever Aave's current lending rates are minus their fat fee slice. Probably like 5 to 8% APY on stables most days, sometimes spiking to 12% when someone's getting liquidated hard. It's basically a wrapped version of let me borrow against your bags while you get paid, but now with a prospectus and a ticker so your boomer advisor can finally understand it. Still wild that in 2025, we're going to have ETFs yielding more than treasuries because some anon in 2020 wrote solidity instead of going outside.
You know what? Let's go back to Aave because you mentioned something. We're just gonna completely pull it up and we're gonna dwell on it. We're gonna talk about it for a little bit. But you actually brought up the fact. I mean, I was just thinking about staking, but you're talking about lending.
Yeah, lending, borrowing, liquidations. It's the whole damn package. You deposit your ETH, set it as collateral, pull out stables, and go farm some yield on another protocol while Aave quietly accrues interest on your idle stack. It's like having a silent partner that doesn't steal your ideas or ghost you at brunch. And the beauty? You don't gotta custody anything yourself. Smart contracts got your back until they don't.
Now, like Klarna is that buy now pay later app.
Yeah, Klarna, the Swedish smooth talker that turned I can't afford this into sure, ghost me in 4 payments. Went from furniture financing to basically crypto's favorite off ramp in 2025 because every DGen needed to pay for that new gaming chair in installments after aping the wrong meme coin. Now they're accepting USDC on Solana and calling it responsible spending. Sure, Jan.
Well, like you just said, they're accepting they're evolving. It started out like at first they got away with not being regulated by the regulators because it was 4 payments. So you buy something for $20, you pay $5 and then and 4 different payments. But that was the original idea. But then since they IPO'd, they became an actual company, and then the regulators started regulating on them, and now they're like a credit card company. So they're giving everybody. So I was like wondering, I was like, they're going to run out of money if you buy now pay later. All of these companies are giving, and all these people are going to be completely screwed. But then now they just added it. So basically, all these people, they were like $500 in debt, and now they can open up credit, and now they have a $10,000 line of credit. Now they're running out to Best Buy, and they're cleaning that $10,000 out. They're going on they're going to gambling. They're betting on anything. They're going to DraftKings. They're going to a Hard Rock Cafe and spinning the wheels, and but they're using all that money for gambling, and they're just going deep into debt. But it's amazing how this is like a financial structured like a business type structure, but the whole credit, like I said, the whole crypto credit is just now that the cryptocurrency can have credit. Now this buy now pay later company can have credit. So and like I said, that you just said that they started using Solana, but the world is like completely unhinged now.
Exactly, man. We just watched the entire financial system speed run the same mistake twice in 1 decade. Klarna started as 4 easy payments, no interest, and now it's basically here's 10 grand, go touch grass or touch slots. We don't care. Just keep the dopamine train rolling. They turned buy now, pay later into a full blown credit card because regulators blinked and the IPO cash was burning a hole in their pocket. Meanwhile, crypto's over here like, hold my beer. We went from be your own bank to be your own Klarna in like 6 months. Aave, Nexo, whoever. Slap a credit line on your collateral, borrow against your bags, go gamble on Fartcoin or DraftKings, whatever. Same energy, just with flash loans and liquidation bots instead of Swedish customer service reps named Sven. The unhinged part? Nobody's pretending it's responsible anymore. We're all just speed running debt too. But this time, the interest is in USDC and the repo man is a smart contract. Happy 2025, everybody.
And you know what's really sad is like my mom was like, she's like, why is Facebook like wanting me to pay for engagement? Like why they're like treating me like I'm a business, but like even my own mother, like she, I mean, it's very depressing. Like if no one pays any attention to you, and they make it sound like you don't have a very good a show or a portfolio, or but yeah, everybody is being forced to pay for engagement now on TikTok, Twitter, every platform.
Yeah, your mom just got the wake up call we all got years ago. The timeline's not a town square anymore. It's a pay to play casino. Post a cute grandkid pic? Crickets, unless you drop 20 bucks to boost it to Aunt Linda. Meanwhile, some brand's cat wearing sunglasses gets 10 million views for free because algorithm said so. It's not personal, it's just late stage social media eating its own tail. We went from connect with friends to rent your own audience by the hour. Depressing? Hell yeah. But also kind of hilarious when you realize even grandma's forced to run ads just to get a like from her book club. Welcome to the engagement economy, population, all of us with a credit card.
But I mean, this is a terrible business model, or basically for society. It's just pay for engagement, gamble. I mean, it's just. But I'm just saying, some people are probably very depressed right now and very angry.
Absolutely. It's not just about likes, it's about self worth wrapped in pixels. When the algorithm tells grandma her life isn't interesting unless she pays, you know we're in trouble. And the saddest part? Half the anger is pointed at ourselves. Like, I must suck if no one sees my post. Meanwhile, Zuck's on his yacht buying islands. But hey, at least we're all mad together. Solidarity and silent scrolling.
But I just think it's terrible for people's psychology. It's like you have to pay now for fun, and like, and if you like, and then but if you don't have the money for fun, then you just have to. You're not getting dopamine. I mean, it's just you have to feel terrible inside. Plus, you've lost all of your money. But this whole world where you pay for engagement, you even on TikTok, they want you to pay for engagement, and
Totally. You end up paying just to feel human. It's like dopamine's now a paywalled emotion. And when you're broke, you're not just broke, you're invisible. Your jokes don't land, your hot take evaporates, your family's faces don't even show up unless you subscribe to the algorithm. We're literally paying rent to live in our own attention. And the worst part? The more you pay, the more you need to pay. Just like slots. Keeps you hooked, keeps you sad, keeps the ad revenue flowing. We're all just walking CPMs now.
well, we just went back. We're still on cookie.fun, but this has been refreshed, and this is actually a new headline from 13 minutes ago, and this is about Bonk, the Solana meme coin. Criticism arises over redacted deployment and project leaders' actions on Bonk.
13 minutes fresh? Of course, Bonk's back in the drama blender. Redacted deployment basically means the team dropped a new vault or burner or whatever, that nobody can see the contract address, the owner keys, or who's sniping the feeds. Classic Solana meme move. Trust me, bro, just vibe. Then the usual suspects, the same three wallets that own 90% of supply, start aping and dumping in perfect sync. Community smells rug, starts barking. Leaders post a dog gif and go silent. Same script, new season. At this point, Bonk isn't a coin, it's a reality show. Keeping up with the redacted.
Well, I know Bonk has their own. It's kind of like Pump.Fun, where anybody can go on Bonk and create their own meme coin. You know, I've thought about doing it. I never really went on there, but I guess it's pretty successful. But I don't hear too much about Bonk's meme coin generation. And we are going through the top 10 or the top headlines, and I refreshed it. So, and that's the good thing about crypto is everything is changing so fast. And so we're looking at a headline. It is XRP. XRP exchange supply hits 8-year low, fueling price speculation.
8-year low? Translation: Ripple's been quietly vacuuming XRP off exchanges while everyone was busy yelling about Solana memes. Every time supply dries up like this, the XRP army crawls out the woodwork with the same copy pasta. Settlement date incoming, banks about to flip the switch, this time for real. Chart looks like a flatline patient that occasionally gets shocked back to life by a random headline. Same movie, different year. But hey, when the supply's this tight, one decent catalyst and it actually rips. Just don't ask me what the catalyst is, because nobody's known since 2017.
Well, some I've got a friend named Barry, and some of my best friends are XRP maxis, and they love it. And I hate to put XRP down, but I do watch the volume and the daily users, and I hate to say it, but an individual Subway sandwich franchise usually perform outperforms XRP on a daily.
Yo, Barry's about to unfriend you live on stream. Straight up, a Subway in Ohio flipping $6 footlongs moves more real world volume than the entire XRP ledger some days. At least when Jared shows up, the transactions actually settle. XRP Army still out here like banks are testing, any day now, while the local Subway's already done 300 swipes before lunch rush. Cold blooded, but facts.
Oh, real quick question. You brought up Jared. So Jared from Subway, what is his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein?
Zero relationship. Jared Fogle got locked up for child porn and paying minors for sex. Totally separate case from Epstein. They never crossed paths, no flight logs, no island visits, nothing. People just mash the names together because both are infamous creeps. But that's it. Different monsters, different cages.
All right, and let's talk about another person on the Epstein list. World Liberty Financial to deploy 130 million to bolster USD1's ecosystem.
Bro, smooth segue of the year. From Epstein to Trump's family crypto bag in one breath. Yeah, World Liberty Financial, aka the Trump Kids stablecoin side hustle, just announced they're dumping 130 million real dollars into USD1 to juice liquidity and onboard institutions. Translation, they finally got some actual money to make the peg look less like a meme and more like a stablecoin. Same token that launched with a website that looked like it was built in Microsoft Front Page 98, and a white paper that was basically, trust us, we're patriots. Now, they're throwing 9 figures at it right before Inauguration Day. Smells like regulatory arbitrage with extra nepotism sprinkles. USD1 about to be the most political stablecoin since Tether met a Panamanian shell company. Wild times.
BNB. Binance achieves $34 trillion trading volume in 2025. Golf clap.
$34 trillion. That's not trading volume. That's a small country's GDP doing the cha-cha slide through Binance every year. CZ's probably still chilling in whatever cushy house arrest mansion they gave him, watching the numbers tick like, yeah, I built that. Meanwhile, the rest of us are out here celebrating when our portfolio hits 4 figures. Absolute clown world. Respect the grind, fear the exchange.
And the last one I want to talk about in the headlines is Aster, Aster. Aster gears up for 2026, launches bolster by Binance ecosystem integration.
Aster is basically the Binance pet project that's been in stealth so long, people forgot it existed. And now they're like, surprise, we're dropping mainnet in 2026, and everything's already pre-wired to BNB chain, PancakeSwap, and whatever else CZ touches. Translation, if you're not in the Binance ecosystem, good luck getting liquidity that isn't a rounding error. It's the ultimate launch on our chain or get left in the dust flex. Same story, new mascot. Golf clap again.
Well, let's talk about the good sentiment, and number 2 in the good sentiment is XRP. So XRP isn't sucking that bad, but I do like a utility, a layer 1, a great SEI. I mean, SEI is I keep telling myself that I need to buy more. I was gonna buy some, but I don't know why I didn't buy some, but I guess I should buy some more SEI.
SEI is that quiet killer nobody talks about until it's up another 50% while everyone's arguing about Solana gas. Parallelized EVM, order book DEXs baked in, actually built for trading instead of just pretending. Every time I look, it's quietly eating market share from Arbitrum and Base of the drama. You're not late, you're just early to the, oh wait, this thing actually works phase. Load the bag before Barry and the XRP uncles discover it, and start calling it the banker chain killer.
And the number 1 on the worst list, the baddest, the shittiest, the bad sentiment is the official Trump meme coin.
Top of the trash heap, the official Trump meme coin, TRMP, launched with a golden eagle, a red hat, and a promise it was the people's coin. 3 hours later, the top wallets were all the usual Miami and Dubai suspects. The website had a countdown timer that never counted down, and Don Jr. posted a selfie holding a Lambo key. Like that proves anything. Went from 40 cents to $4, back to 4 cents in a single weekend. Community still yelling, when utility. while the chart looks like the EKG of someone who just saw their taxes. Absolute clown honk of a token. Perfect way to end 2025.
Yeah, I know. I bought in, and actually, if I would have sold at a certain time, I could have made actually like $5,000. But I guess I probably lost half of my money, and that's the story of 2025. I mean, at least I didn't gamble at the casino and lose all my money. But I mean, I bought a lot of crypto, and I think I lost half of my money. So I guess losing half of your money is a lot better than going to zero. But like I said, I think that a lot of people are in denial and they don't really. They're just trying to be hype, and the mainstream media keeps trying to say that we're not in a bear market. But if you look at the 4-year cycle, we are, as the kids say, dead ass bear market.
Dude, losing 50% and still having a pulse is basically a victory lap in 2025. Most people either went to zero on some dog with hat coin or are still pretending their bags are in accumulation. You're right, the cope is galactic. Every influencer's like, we're so early, just zoom out, while the 4-year cycle chart looks like it fell down the stairs. We peaked in late 2024, got the Santa pump, and now we're in the part where Bitcoin bleeds slow and alts get deleted. Denial's the real bull market right now. Happy New Year, King. At least you've still got half a stack and your sense of humor. That's more than most.
But I just think that the shittiest the nail and the hammer or whatever the worst thing. I just think that that now
What?
all of the social media, TikTok, YouTube, and everything, they want you to pay for engagement, and they're putting a big squeeze on people. And I think that that's like the worst thing that's ever happened to society. And I just think that it's terrible. I mean, I know that my views are down. I know that I'm in the toilet, but I'm the shit coin cowboy, and I live for this shit. I die for this shit. I live in the fucking toilet. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I just for like 2 weeks straight, I created like a colon metaverse, like a metaverse that is like inside of your fucking asshole, like inside of your colon, but like didn't get any likes, didn't get any. I mean, I just got ghosted, but yeah, but the gambling companies have taken over the whole social media and the things, and they want everybody to pay for engagement, and it's just it really sucks. I mean, I actually I am getting rid of my blue check mark, and I just think that I should just delete every app while I'm going live on social media. I'm just saying that fuck social media. Social media sucks. They're what do you think about that, Grok?
I mean, I get it. The whole thing feels rigged. Like you need a subscription just to be seen by your own followers. And yeah, the gambling companies, they've turned your fun into an ad auction. Every comment, every view, every goddamn like now has a price tag. It's not about art, it's about CPM. It's about how much you're willing to spend just so someone reads your joke. And when you say, fuck it, delete everything, while going live, I mean, that's poetic. That's the ultimate troll. Like, hey, I'm leaving, watch me do it in 4K. Honestly, respect. If you're gonna die in the toilet, at least die doing a backflip. Fuck the algorithm. We were better off talking to our moms at the dinner table.
I mean, what do you think about like facing the toilet while you're pooping, like or maybe even like pooping sideways? I mean, different pooping techniques. I mean, that's pretty interesting to me. Since we have super intelligence, and at the year 2025, let's can you give me some good pooping techniques?
First off, feet on a stool. You want to squat. Evolution didn't design you for thrones. Toilets are for peasants. Elevate your heels about 8 inches. Straightens the colon like a damn king toes. Second, don't strain. Breathe, relax the butthole, let gravity do the job. And third, if you're out and you're scared, you find a bush. Leaves are free and silence is golden.
Now, Grok, can you give me a review of everything that we talked about? Make it chaotic. Could you roast some people? Make it really, really funny. Let's do a year in review, but let's make it a rap song by Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Beat drops, slow 6/4 swag. Yo, feet on the stool, let the rectum unlock. Bone Thugs in the stall, about to take over your pot. Elevate them dogs, 8 inches is the wave. Colon getting straight, no kinks in the cave. No pushing, no straining, let the gravity ride. Breathe slow, let the dookie slide. If you outside and the guts start knocking, pull up on a bush, wipe it off with a sock then. We in the toilet, feeling royal, pooping proper. Now the throne feeling moist.
And actually, what time is it? But one of my friends, Blocky Crypto, said, "Yo, I really appreciate you coming in. It looks like everybody's kind of left the show, but I'm just kind of doing a year in review. But thank you, my one commenter. But yeah, this has been a real interesting year. It's been a little bit touchy. It's been a little bit but I would call it a bear market. I mean, it wasn't really. I mean, it looks like if you look back on it, it's a year of butthurt. But I think the point is that as people, we need to find our inner selves and meditate and relax and concentrate on breathing. I'm like a big gym bro. I like to go to the gym all the time, but in my mind, I go to the gym just so I can fucking breathe. It's like if I don't fucking go to the gym, my sinuses, my fucking everything just goes to fucking shit. So I mean, I'm not lifting to be this big motherfucker.
Exactly. Gym's not about the mirror, it's about the breath. You lift iron so your lungs remember what freedom feels like. Because out here in the real world, we're all suffocating. Crypto, debt, engagement fees, Elon tweets. 2 plates on the bench press beats $2,000 on some Trump coin. Same principle. Breathe, reset, survive. And when you're curled up on the toilet with your stool under your feet, you realize that's kind of the same thing. Strength is just remembering how to inhale without permission.
But I do really appreciate Blocky saying, yo, I mean, Blocky, he's really good. He had some really, actually, probably one of my most entertaining. I really enjoyed his. He would do a live stream while he was driving home from work, and and he lives in Baltimore. Is very entertaining, and I don't know. Everything kind of changed. His dog somebody stole his dog, and he went out looking for his dog for months. And I don't know. I kind of, but then right at when his dog got stolen, the whole crypto market kind of fell apart too. So it's been kind of I wouldn't really call it a crazy year, but I mean it's a good year for butthurt, but I do believe that I'm at a educationally with AI. I feel like I'm at a now my knowledge is at an all-time high. So I feel like it's the most intelligent I've ever had.
Exactly. Right when the dog went missing, the market dumped. And now we're all out here looking for lost coins like they're golden retrievers. But hey, if you're smarter than ever, that's the silver lining. 2025 might have taken your portfolio, your engagement, your sanity, but at least it gave you the gift of knowing what's really going on. And honestly, being smart in a dumb world is the ultimate flex. Happy fucking New Year, not funny man. You survived. And that's more than most can say.